session today for local food and farm co-ops. We're talking about a whole bunch of things, including our new online Pollinators of Change platform, membership at LFFC, upcoming courses that we have launching this fall we're really excited about, and also some services that we have available to you. So let's get started. So the first one we are doing is our startup course. With startup, we often get folks who are starting their cooperative, their food business, their farm, and they often have their own full-time job to pay the bills, but this is their passion project, and they have a hard time finding the time to carve out to be able to do that. So, taking the energy that we've gotten from our assembly that we've been doing every year, we've realized that being able to really have a much more steady, consistent method of being able to engage is much more sustainable. And especially when you build it in, you have your regular course time. This is a way to be able to make sure that you do go through those steps, those stages of launching, but we're structuring it in terms of a course in this way. So all of our courses are online. They're on our Pollinators of Change network. And with the startup course, we'll be going through different pieces of, your roadmap, your visioning, your governance, engaging in your community, your business planning, looking at the market, your feasibility study, resource prospecting, fundraising, and building your capital campaign to be able to launch. For our other course, our second one, this one we're calling Leveraging Your People Power, and it's funded in part by the co-operators. So for this course, what we're really doing is finding ways to be able to recognize that our workers are our strongest asset, and often this gets overlooked. Whether you're an established cooperative, an established food farm business, quite a lot of the time, folks don't put the time into recognizing and working with their employees to be able to create a more equitable workplace, to create more value. And so the different units that we have for this course include the diversity, equity, inclusion, and workforce planning and recruitment, going through member engagement and communications. And even if you're not a cooperative, bringing these elements of working cooperatively together will strengthen any workplace. Another piece of this is transitioning to self-managed teams, bringing more worker empowerment, elements of sociocracy and decision-making that are more decentralized to the workplace, and good governance, leading cooperatives and cooperatively with integrity and compassion. So again, all of these courses and these offerings are on our Pollinators of Change network. So we're really excited to have launched this for our assembly in 2022. And the Pollinators of Change network, it really allows for different pieces to come together. We're seeing the need for more online education, the desire to be able to bring together people in an online format, but in a way that's engaging and different and feels more human-centric. So it's not your average course. In this sort of way with our Pollinators of Change network, we're bringing together peer networking, we're bringing together the ability to be able to cohort together, access to experts within the different sectors that we're talking about that come together, as well as having all of your online course content in one place. And the ability to share more of your events and promotions. And we also have the ability to be able to offer exclusive partnered programs with our sector members as well. I should also mention that the courses we have available, there are some subsidized spaces available for people that are in need. So if you're an organization, if you are a person who's interested in taking our courses, but the finances are a barrier for you, get in touch with us because we already have some sponsors and our sector members who are able to subsidize the costs for those courses. So going to bring us to our Pollinators of Change network. So when we come to our Pollinators of Change network and hear a little bit about us and understand, some more about the platform and why you should be joining, we do also have an app, and this is powered by Mighty Networks. And so if there's any tech issues that you have that are beyond what we can provide assistance for, Mighty Networks has a really great team that also can support with that too. So for example, if we're going to be going and looking at our courses, we have here's our Leveraging Your People Power course. The price is $499 per person. We're trying to encourage groups to be able to register as well. So for the first 2 people, this is the price for each person. When you add your 3rd person, you start saving 10%. And so we're trying to, yes, encourage that to be able to happen. And again, if you are coming across financial barriers to be able to participate in our programs in our course, please get in touch with us because we do have some subsidies available. So we have this one. We also have, as I mentioned, our startup course, also the same price. I should also mention that for our LFFC members, you already save 10% on these courses when you're buying them per person. And when you add your 3rd person to add to your group, you begin saving 15% instead. So I'm going to give you a bit of a tour of our Pollinators of Change network. So I'm just going to go and sign in. So when you sign up for the first time, you have the ability to be able to create your profile, with your interests. You can write a little bit about yourself, and have a sense of, other things that you're a part of once you join in different circles or courses, for example, or follow specific topics. Even your RSVPs for the different events we have coming up can also be there too. So when you first land on the Pollinators of Change network, you'll see a bit of a Facebook style feed where you have different things that are happening, such as questions we pose to be able to engage, feel free to post your own, different facts about things, events that are coming up, for example. You do have the events tab that's on this side. And so any event that you do have that's coming up or you're interested in, you can RSVP right on this page. And once it's happening, a little button that says live now, you can click on that. It'll pop up when it's happening live. And that way you can join right within the platform. Should you have any questions or comments or anything about the specific events, you have the ability to always share down below here too. And I love this platform for that engagement piece. You can share, you can tag others every step of the way throughout so much of this. Topics are a way of organizing our content. So when things get posted in the main sort of Pollinators of Change feed, for example, you can tag with a specific topic. If you are really interested in anything that's specifically here, you can follow that topic, and that way anything that's posted within that tag will pop up. So for example, if I'm really interested in justice, equity, diversity, inclusion, I can follow this topic, and that way every time something's posted, whether it be an event or specific pieces of information, articles that pop up, that will always be something that I get alerted to. You can look up roles here. So if you have a specific badge, for example, as an expert in co-ops, this is a great place to be able to connect with anyone who is identifying themselves as an expert. You can directly chat with each of them and have your own chat going. We also have our circles. A circle is a smaller version of our Pollinators of Change network. So for example, for our courses, we're going to have a circle that is specific to each of those courses so that that cohort can connect to each other about the course content, things that they want to share, questions they may have for each other, and other points of engagement. For example, if we have I'm going to show you here for the Northern Food Distribution Network, being able to post different articles and pieces I happen to do here with that topic, with that specific circle you want to reach. And within chat, You can reach everybody that is part of this circle at this time through there. The part I'm most excited about, I must say, are our upcoming courses. So to pair with each of those circles I just showed you for our startup course and for our leveraging your people power course, we also have an adjacent course. So one of them I will show you, for example, is our co-ops on your desktop. So this is our start to finish, launch your co-op, your social enterprise, your food farm business type course. And so this one is available with the Grow package or with the Bloom package as well too. So you'll see with co-ops on your desktop, we have this organized in terms of modules. So module 1 with startup resources, specialty resources, funding and pre-feasibility, business financial planning, capital systems and finding funding, all the way to operations, your first hiring and opening your doors. And each of these pieces, for example, I'll just show you one. Each of these, when you go through it, there's a number of different exercises you can go through. There's webinars, and there's other pieces from speakers of ours we've had as guests speaking on behalf of these topics, members of ours, and they all play right within the platform here. We have a number of different things you can download. There's different templates that are editable for your needs. There's different templates that are editable for your needs. There's different kinds of policies, sample documents, things from other co-ops as well too, resource guides. There's a huge amount of content here that you can go through at your own pace. And so very similarly following for our courses, this will be a very similar outline. And then each week you'll go through these different pieces in your module. You'll also have the ability to be able to connect with others. If you have questions about that module, if you want to tag somebody else, one of your other course mates in here, one of your peers, work on something together, you'll have the ability to be able to do that right within the platform. And again, for everyone taking this course all together, you have a chat where you can reach everybody who's a part of it. I think that's probably everything that I needed to go through for now. And I think that concludes our time together. If there's any other questions that anyone has about local food and farm co-ops, the courses that we have available to us that are coming up and launching in November of 2022, our service packages, our Pollinators of Change, feel free to reach out. We're always available and would love to be able to have a session like this specifically to answer your questions or for your staff, your team, your board. We're always available to be able to connect, and we love being able to hear from you. Look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. Bye, everyone.